Our brief to the agency was to come up with something that would be an Australian first and to make us the talk of the motor show. So we wanted something interactive, something different, something that really reflected Honda.
So one of the first stages of the project was getting together with Boffswana, really opening our eyes to what was available, what the cutting edge technology was and what we could do with it. And then from there it was a collaborative process of working out what the possibilities were and what our brief was and what the Honda story was that we wanted to tell.
The project's come together through a great collaboration between DT and Boffswana. It's been a path of discovering way technologies can work together and using the design and the brand philosophies of Honda to create a unique experience at the motor show.
It requires the client to have the right needs and the agency to recognise a great solution, and we were lucky enough that they found us to partner with them.
So through Boffswana they would introduce us to the idea that you could use facial recognition technology to create animations, and that really spurred our imaginative thinking, and together we collaborated to develop some concepts that would bring to life the Honda story.
We created an experience which is intuitive to everyone at the motor show. When you come up to the screen, you're presented with a hummingbird. Once you have a good position, it instructs you to start smiling to create your dream. And so when you start smiling, animation starts to play, and when the animation's got all the way through, it registers as a full dream and adds to the dream counter above.
See what number you are. Look, 811 page.
Oh, that's cool.
The technology works by taking an image that the computer analyses and runs it up against thousands of other faces that it can determine that it's actually a face that it's seeing. And then it works out through positions of eyes, nose and mouth data, whether you're a male or a female. I think the most difficult part for projects like this, and this one is no exception, is to try and realise for the client and demonstrate for the client something that's completely intangible until they get to see it.
And when we saw the first demonstration of it a couple of weeks ago, it was just one of those ideas that just blew me away. And I think the ability to demonstrate our brand positioning, which is clever thinking, joyful design, this wall absolutely delivers it in spades. In fact, I think it's the ultimate demonstration of that positioning. It's incredibly clever thinking. It's an Australian first, and the joyful design is pretty self-explanatory when you stand in front of the wall and get the response that it generates.
It's very exciting to see people using it and see the looks on their face. It's actually genuine happiness and genuine smiles appearing.
There's been a number of people involved in bringing this piece to life, from developers through to designers, through to people who work with the brand, writers. We've used a combination of illustration and 2D animation with 3D animation to create a surrealistic Honda dreamlike landscape.